powered by Riverside.
All right, hello. Welcome to the No Title Show. I got my host with me, Andrew and
What's
Jackson.
up?
Yo.
So yeah, what's up? Yep. All right. You might have been wondering where we've been at. We've been at college, had stuff going on. And we also got a new host, Jackson.
Yep. What's good?
He's
Glad to
he's a
be
top
on.
player at Marshall, one of our best friends. So we just
Thank
decided
you.
that into the pod.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna just have a little small talk,
Mm.
But what do we all do today, Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, me and you went golfing today, so
Mm,
took up
how'd,
most of the day.
how'd that go?
Uh, you know, it went pretty well,
Whoa. Can we redo that? Dude, I lagged, bro. It was bad.
Bro, we just heard
Nah,
we
we're
just heard the whole
good.
thing
We're
over
No, we can
We're good.
just redo the small talk. We can edit it in post.
in post.
Or just keep it going.
Yeah, we can just keep it going. It's okay.
Okay, so Jackson, what'd you do today?
No, tell me how you
The
shot,
heck?
Joe. Tell me how you shot.
Oh, well, front nine, it was a little bad,
He was playing so bad that we had to do a scramble on the back nine.
Hey, no, I locked in though, bro. Andrew can tell you, I was hitting crazy
He was.
shots
Did
once
you-
we-
did
once I
you
was
re-
scrambling.
Did you report the scramble on your
I said no.
birdies or whatever?
I said no.
Nah,
He was I
But
think he
you
was
wanted to.
I was
he was 17 over through 9.
Yeah, I shot a 53 on the front nine. It's rough.
Yeah,
On that
yeah.
back nine, dude, I was golfing, bro. Andrew, don't do that.
All right.
Andrew.
Yeah, no,
I
he was.
don't know.
Yeah, you're good on the back nine.
Right,
We were.
right.
It took us
I
like
mean-
5 hours to play 18.
Technically,
Dude,
you
the
guys
people
were
in front of us
golfing.
were going so
so-
slow. What'd you say?
Technically, you guys were golfing, so you're not wrong.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, the
But-
people in front of us were taking forever. That's like one of my
Really?
pet peeves, bro.
Yeah,
When
that's
people in
so
front of us
annoying.
take forever.
Well, it was
Yeah.
the group in
Thankfully-
front of them. There was like a group of
Yeah, there was
6
like
in
a
front of them,
6.
and then they weren't letting the 2 pass. So it's like,
Mm,
Yeah, they just kept holding everybody up. I didn't even know you
Yeah.
could do a group of 6 at that golf course. But I don't know.
any run-ins with the cart girl?
So
No.
me and Andrew actually had a bet last night. We said whoever won our game of PGA, shout out
Mhm.
PGA, they would have to ask out the cart girl, or like, get her number or something.
Who won?
me.
Was it really?
Me, obviously, yeah. So, but
Okay,
she
don't
wasn't
say
there today.
obviously. You barely won last night. It went to a playoff hole.
Yeah,
How
it
many
definitely
strokes did it
isn't
take to win?
obvious. Joe was going crazy last night when we were playing. So
That is
Yeah.
factual.
yeah,
All right,
dang, that sucks. No cart girl.
Well,
big O, big O.
Maybe they're not out of school yet. So the fine has they're
The,
still they're still
The
in school.
underage hus.
whoa.
Whoa.
They don't have to be
What the heck?
underage.
Oh, whoa.
They can be 18. I don't know why that's your first thought.
I'm my bad, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so what did you do today, Jackson?
Let's talk about your day.
I went to work and I was on the line score for the baseball game.
Hey,
Pine Park versus I don't know, some random college. I guess they're both random.
Who
but
won?
Pine Park.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
nice.
So, yeah, I did that and I came home and I've just been chilling.
Preparing for the pod.
Yep, preparing for the pod, preparing for Mother's Day tomorrow,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shout
Happy Mother's to all the mothers out there.
out all the mothers.
Thank you for
real.
pushing us out.
I guess. Yeah.
All
Big
right.
shout out.
So this past week it was May the 4th. So in honor of that,
It was.
I
Shout out.
know I'm a big Star Wars guy.
Yeah,
You
I've
guys-
watched them. I've watched them once.
Fair
So,
enough, fair enough. All right, so we're gonna just do a ranking of all the movies, no shows. Oh, and also disclaimer: Han Solo sucks. We left him out of the list. So,
Real.
nah. Yeah.
but yeah. So Jackson, since you're the newcomer here, do you want to start off your list? We'll do our tens.
Should I start with the last one or the first one?
The
Last one.
last.
You always work up.
We're working up, yeah.
All right. So hold on 1 second.
And if we have any similarities, just like feel free to like jump in and be like, yeah, I've got that one too, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for my last one, I got the newest one, The Rise of Skywalker.
That's
Okay.
also that's my 10 as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
My, go ahead.
just the way they brought back Palpatine, and
Mm-hmm.
it just there was no villain also
No.
in that movie. It was not a good movie. Horrible end. Hopefully an end to the franchise. But
They already said it's not, so
it's not, of
Yeah.
course.
Nope.
I
mean,
think there's like something about Ray coming out.
yeah, they're doing one with
Okay.
Rey, and it's gonna be like 5 years after Rise of Skywalker. You know,
okay.
Yeah.
she's a Skywalker now. So,
Right. Yep.
what's your opinion on that?
I mean, I don't know. I kind of stopped. I
Like
lost interest in
R2D2 is
Star
more of a
Wars.
Skywalker than her.
Yeah,
Hmm.
C-3PO and all
I
of
mean,
them.
C-3PO literally is a Skywalker. He was made by Anakin, so.
True.
Yeah, you don't
But-
know ball, I guess.
I guess not. I don't know the lore.
All right, bro. In my 10, I got The Last Jedi. I just think they ruined Luke's character in that.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
it was an overall just bad movie. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
So can you like just like tell the fans like what can you name like 3 things that's bad about it?
So they open up the movie with Luke tossing his own lightsaber just nowhere. What is up with that?
Mm.
He's exiled because I don't know. It's just his entire character in that is just completely like just bad. And honestly, I kind of forget the plot of the movie. Like it just wasn't interesting. Like they were on like that one really weird planet where their footsteps were read. And what is with Luke's force like projection thing? That
You don't think that's tough?
Nah.
no.
That's
I
so
don't.
tough. That's probably like top 3 fight in any Star Wars movie.
I don't know. I just think it kind of it makes him feel like too like armor plotted.
I mean,
Like, oh,
yeah.
he's the strongest
I don't know what
Jedi
you're
we've
talking
ever
about
seen. So
Yeah, but like they just keep bringing him back over and over again. It's just
nah, he's dead.
I mean,
for
if some-
now, for
if
now,
Palpatine somehow returned, then
That's true. That's true.
and
but
yeah,
in my 9 I have Rise of Skywalker.
yeah, that was my 9.
So-
The Last Jedi was my 9.
My 9 is Phantom Menace.
Yeah, I got that one at like 8,
Um,
7.
Yeah.
So
So my 8 is actually Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
That movie is just really slow for me. Like it's like a 3-hour movie, and like
Yeah.
half of it's just space politics.
Yeah, and it was also that one's like the worst like acted.
Mm-hmm.
That's a low for Anakin.
yeah,
I killed them, the women, and the children. I slaughtered them like animals.
Wow.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
yeah. What about the first Disney one? Where did you guys have The Force Awakens?
So I had that as my 7 actually. I have that above Attack of the Clones.
So
Yeah.
my 7 is Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is added for you?
It was at 8. I
8?
just don't
Okay.
I don't like the Disney movies, even though like it just they're not good. Just straight
See,
up.
I put The Force Awakens over Attack of the Clones because it showed a lot of potential. Like whenever it first came out, it like almost revamped
But
the
We're
franchise.
not talking about potential anymore. We're talking. They could have dropped any movie and it would have revamped the franchise.
I'm not saying
Very
it's a
true.
good, yeah, but like I'm not saying it's like a good movie. I'm just saying like I think it's the best one of the Disney trilogy, obviously.
Nah. Nah.
Anyways,
I mean, there's the bar's very low.
Nah.
The bar is very low.
Okay,
the bar
yeah.
is very low.
Let me
It's
talk
not like
about
a
Force Awakens for a
competition.
second. Basically, it's a New Hope. Yeah, same plot.
Yeah.
Very similar, but it's
Yeah.
our generation's New Hope.
Mhm.
So that's why it like the way that like the older people feel about New Hope. That's how I feel about Force Awakens because that's what I grew up with. Like I'm pretty sure I might have even seen Force Awakens before I saw New Hope. So like And Kylo Ren is so tough.
Dude, Kylo Ren's like carried that franchise. Like that
Yeah.
trilogy.
I mean, they
is,
made him a weak little,
what they
in
did
the
to
later
him in
movies,
Rise of
but
Skywalker is just criminal.
Do you know?
Like,
Do you think he should have turned to like the light?
I think him turning to the light, I have no problem with. It's the way they did it, and then made him sacrifice himself. Like he could have done a lot more different than that.
What
like
about
he was,
in
he was
no,
supposed
you're
to be,
good.
he was supposed to be stronger than like Darth Vader, and
Yeah,
like he just
well,
never showed that potential.
I don't think he was supposed to
And
be stronger, but I think he was supposed to like try to like live up to that.
Yeah, he was trying to like live up to his hype. What did you think of him killing Han and Force Awakens? Did it feel forced for anyone?
A little bit, but like I don't know.
Because like I think it like fits perfectly. Like obviously, what's his face? Harrison Ford like wanted out,
Yeah,
but
I
like
think
it
was a
does.
good
it
out-
makes sense for him to kill him
Yeah,
because like
it's
it was
a
his
good out
son.
for the character. It's just I feel like they could have done it a little differently than how it was, but overall it was all right.
I feel like they wasted his death because that was like his first like, wow, this guy's a villain.
Yeah, it was like
Mhm.
his first interaction with
And
him
then-
as the villain.
Yeah,
And then it was like, oh, that was it. That was the big villain moment. He didn't
yeah,
really have anything else that lived up to that.
hmm
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah. In my 6, I have the Phantom Menace. Maul alone puts it over the Disney trilogy and Attack of the Clones.
The 2 minutes of screen time Maul gets.
I'm a Darth Maul like meat rider, bro. I
Yeah,
love him.
clearly. Yeah, he is. He's tough, but he's like that's what like for me that's what puts it from. It puts it to 9 from 10.
Maul?
Like yeah, he bumps up. That's what because I think that movie is debatably worse than Rise of Skywalker, but like just like nothing happens.
I mean, we get introduced to the Chosen One, like,
Yeah.
but
There's a lot of
I mean-
characters that they introduced that just don't really mean anything.
And
I
like
I had
yeah.
that like smack dab in the middle for me.
at 5
Or
or
wait.
6.
Actually, no, I had it at 6. Yeah.
So my
So-
6 is Return of the Jedi.
Mm.
Oh,
You didn't like it?
So I rewatched that like 2 months ago, and like the first act, it's fine. Second act is terrible. Like when the Ewoks get introduced, that movie is bad. They are literally there for merchandise. That's it. It's like Grogu and The Mandalorian. Like he was made to sell merch and to make money for Disney, or whoever it was at the time, Lucasfilms. Third act is peak. The third act is so good.
yeah.
But like when you fail to like have two like there's another movie on this list that the second act kind of struggles, but the other two are great, so it's like
I kind of think a good ending to a movie makes it like rewatchable.
Mhm.
yeah,
At
that's
least- I
fair.
think it's
Yeah.
definitely better than having a good start and then like a bad ending. So I had that one at 3
Okay.
just because it's
Yeah.
also like iconic.
Yeah.
Well, I have Return of the Jedi at 3 as well, just because, yeah, like Jackson said, it's really iconic as a movie. I think I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one, but I have A New Hope at 5.
I also have A New Hope at 5.
Like, I think it's a good starter to that trilogy. I think it's really solid as an episode 4, and honestly, what they were able to accomplish back then in the 70s, it's really good.
But like
as its own
does that
movie.
make a good movie? No.
What they did in the 70s.
Yeah, I don't care
You gotta-
like,
you
what
gotta
kind of
take into
budget.
account
No, you
what-
don't.
Yeah, you
No,
do.
No.
because they still made good movies in the 70s that
Okay, but
live up
not
to
like
today.
not like A New Hope. They're not trying to like set a.
But like if I'm gonna
stage.
put A New Hope versus a movie that's made 2 years ago, I'm not gonna be like, oh well that was made in the 70s, so it has to be better.
Okay, that's different though.
That's I think
Well,
that's
like,
what you
okay,
just
so,
said,
like-
but-
You have that at 5, and my 4 is A Force Awakens because I think that's better than A New Hope. I think they did it better. And like I said, I grew up with Force Awakens, so that one has the like
I can see that point of view,
nostalgia.
but, like, I grew up with A New Hope. Like,
Yeah, well,
I
I
know I'm
didn't.
not. I know I'm not like from that time, but like my parents, they had the box set of the first trilogy and the second trilogy, and I would grind that like for hours.
yeah.
So, A New Hope, I love it.
Yeah, I got A
Um,
New Hope at 4.
So
I just
we're
think
we're
it-
pretty similar with A New Hope being in
Yeah.
the 4 to
Yeah.
5.
I got Rogue One at 4.
I also have Rogue One at 4.
Yeah, I have it at 5.
So yeah, we're pretty similar on that. I love that movie. Like, I just think all the characters dying at the end, perfect, beautiful way to end off a movie. Like, cause
Vader didn't die.
well, I'm talking about like our main characters.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like
You said all the characters died, so it was...
I meant the main characters. That's my bad. Viewers,
Gotcha.
I meant the main characters.
Wow.
But and I love the Andor show that's going on right now. It's peak, honestly, better than the Acolyte. Never even seen that, but I
think
know that's
saying
bad.
much, but you just said like the worst project that Star Wars did and said it was better, but
I gotta show hate to Acolyte. Have to.
sure.
What do you guys have as your 3? I think I already said mine.
Return of the Jedi. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have The Last Jedi. Very interchangeable between 3 and 2 for me.
Okay.
So
It
you're
could def-
trolling.
No, I'm being dead serious.
You're
I think
trolling.
Dude, he grew up on these movies,
No,
bro.
that,
He
no,
grew
this
up on
movie, that
these.
movie is just like peak. This is the one I'm talking about. So like the first act is peak, third act is like the best, and okay, except for what's it called, Revenge of the Sith. The ending of The Last Jedi is like the best ending. And like the way you say it ruined Luke's character, I think it like resurrected his character. Because like for me, I didn't like Luke's character in the original trilogy. He was like the classic hero that has no flaws. Am I wrong by saying that?
No.
Not
I mean,
really.
they did that again with Rey.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. But like in The Last Jedi and Force Awakens, at the end of Force Awakens, they give him like character growth, and he's like actually like understandable. Because like I think if we're all in his situation, and we almost killed a kid because we had a bad vision about him, or our nephew. Like I think we all have this like be like kind of
But-
like doubting ourselves.
That's the thing, though. Why is he trying to kill him if he's having a bad vision about him? Like, there's so many different ways around that to where you can try to avoid that situation.
He made a
he's trying to just
mistake,
kill him.
and that's the issue. He made the mistake.
But
And he
at
didn't know
that
what to
point
do with
in
himself,
time-
so he ran.
Okay, but
Because
at
that's what
that
we
point in
all
time-
run from our problems. We don't face
At
them.
that point in time, he's a Jedi Master. He should know that especially from the past and how the Council dealt with Anakin, his father.
But he doesn't
should
know
have
that.
the ancient text or like the holograms, whatever. I don't know. He can talk to him as a Force ghost. Like he could have done that situation so much different than just trying to kill a kid. Like that just makes no sense. Like at all.
He made a mistake, dude. He was trying to fix it, so he ran. What do you think of Leia flying?
Like when she like died, and
Yeah, she like
That
flew through space.
that was another thing that like the new Disney trilogy, like no one dies. Everyone has plot
no,
armor.
No one dies.
Like
That's what I like about Rogue One.
And
The
even
characters
like
die.
even her actress, like she died, so we all thought, or at least I thought, like, wow, this is a good way to send her off, you know. But then, oh, here
starts
she comes.
flying.
She's back. She's somehow alive. Everyone's like, whoa, how did that happen? It's just, it wasn't. I didn't like that.
No.
Yeah, I didn't like her. Like, I mean,
But
flying through space is
yeah,
fine. What the heck?
Dude, I'm lagging, bro. So as R2, what do we have?
Let's see.
I have Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
Yep, so do I.
I have Empire Strikes Back, which means I have Revenge of the Sith at 1.
And
I just
Empire's
think-
at one.
Are at one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Revenge of the Sith. I rewatched it and I just fell even more in love with it.
I mean,
it's
yeah,
got such good rewatchability. I mean,
It's the most iconic Star Wars movie
mhm.
today. It's got the most iconic,
I think I can
fight
quote that.
scene.
Yeah, I think I can quote that Anakin Obi-Wan fight scene to a T, bro.
Do it.
No, I don't got that good acting, bro.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it seems like we're pretty.
Pretty
Except
similar.
for,
we got that
except
one
for
or
The
two.
Last Jedi, like for me and you, guys,
Yeah.
it's pretty.
I think you favor the Disney trilogies a lot, but
Because that's what you like. That's what you watch first. So
Ryan
And, like,
Johnson had a vision.
Yeah.
not a good.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
see it.
what do you think? What do you think like the best looking Star Wars movie is? If you even like can think
Best
of any.
looking?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be one of the
It's
Disney
definitely one of the
ones.
Disney trilogies. I think the last Jedi did have good visuals. I'll
Dude,
give
The
it
Last
that.
Jedi looks so good.
I'll give-
Especially
it
like
had
the
really
throne
good
room.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. But also, Rogue One looks so good.
Rogue One looks good. That throne room scene with Rey and Kylo, that fight scene is the worst fight scene.
Yeah, it's
history.
really badly.
It's
just like
so bad.
But it's like they like tried because the prequels have such bad choreographed fights. It was like overdone. It's not bad, but like
I can
that's
see
what
it
people
being
complained
overdone.
about.
Yeah, but I mean, you just gotta make it practical. Like,
The amount of flips they do in the fight and like behind the backs, like
Mhm.
yeah, I
That's
mean,
just
I
that's
guess,
aura. That's aura. Doing if I could do
Whenever-
backflips, I'd be doing them whenever I could.
whenever Anakin and Obi-Wan just started spinning their fucking lightsabers at one time, that cracked me up when I was rewatching it.
Dude,
But-
literally, if I had a lightsaber and I could do backflips, like I wouldn't go
I'm
5 steps
spamming
without
that.
backflipping.
I'm
Exactly.
spamming that, bro. Like, don't even. All right. When we keep talking about Star Wars, or
have you watched Andor season 2 yet?
I've seen the first episode. I haven't watched the rest of it. But you know what I want to rewatch? I want to rewatch the Clone Wars.
Yeah, me
Dude.
too.
Like,
Jackson,
I-
have you seen the Clone Wars?
I did a little bit back in the day, but I don't remember it that well. I don't think I paid attention.
you need a peep game,
I would highly recommend to watch the last season.
especially
Okay.
the
Just
last
that because
Yeah.
it like ties into Revenge of the Sith, like
season.
the moments that
literally
happen in
leads
Revenge of the
into it.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's like from like Ahsoka's point of
Yeah.
view. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And just the character depth that they give the clones, like the individuality they give them and everything. Oh, dude, it's so great how they did it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Darth Maul in that too. Like I said, I'm a Darth
Wow,
Maul
that's
beat writer, bro.
crazy.
So is he your favorite like Sith?
Probably. Yeah,
I mean, I would hope so.
but
Yeah.
but I mean, I also kind of have favorite to him because I love Mandalorian like culture as well, and like the dark saber. That's my favorite lightsaber like ever, and he gets it, like, and he looks so tough with it too. And in the show, he fights Palpatine with it, and that him fighting Palpatine is such a good fight scene. Like, it's crazy, and it really shows how like good Palpatine is, like how strong
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah,
too.
because that's something like we don't really like see in the movies
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, we see the one with the Senate fight or whatever.
Yeah, against Yoda.
Well, I was talking about that one and like when he's fighting, like
Fighting
Kid
the Jedi
Fisto
Council.
and all of them.
Yeah, Mace Windu.
Mace, yeah.
Yeah.
But like even there, like Mace beats him, so it's like
Yeah, Mace beats him.
Yeah.
Anakin just sells the clip.
Yeah,
Like,
so I know you watched Revenge of the Sith, so like the question that was like being asked is like who won the fight, Yoda or Palpatine?
I think I'd have to give it to Palpatine.
Yeah, because like Yoda ran,
Yoda
and like
ran.
the way he like his like emotions after that, like I think it was more of like a draw. I don't think
He
any
like
of them
goes
like
into exile,
won,
and then,
but Yoda definitely did not win.
I mean, if you're gonna,
I think we can say that.
yeah, very definitely Yoda didn't win, but he might have also realized that he couldn't win at that point because at that point in time, most of the Jedi are dead. Like.
Yeah,
A good 70% of them have already died to Order 66.
yeah,
So, but, I mean,
yeah. That's my one like complaint that like obviously Star Wars is doing a lot wrong, but like they are making so many Jedi survive Order 66.
well,
Like the fact that like Grogu was in the temple and just got
Well-
taken, it's like, come on.
they explained it in The Mandalorian.
Yeah, but like,
I
come
mean,
on.
it is kind of like BS that he kind of just escaped with that one dude.
Disney loves their plot armor. They
Literally.
love it.
But you gotta think about it. There's like 10,000 plus Jedi in the Jedi Order at that time. And like, we've only seen like a few Jedi survive compared to that. Like, how many Jedi have we seen come back? Because we got Kanan in Rebels,
Yeah.
Grogu obviously, Obi-Wan, and Yoda. Did any other of the council members survive? I think they all died, right?
I mean, I'm not like up to date on who I'm not a
I
nerd
guess
for
that's just a
Star
me.
Wars,
That's
so.
just a me thing.
Do you know for a fact that there's 10,000 Jedi, or is that just like a...
Calcast is no, that's a fact.
Okay.
There's a 10,000 Jedi in the Order at that time,
Wow.
if not more.
Okay.
But so we know like at least 5.
There's definitely more that were
But
just
yeah,
like...
there's definitely more because there's like in the comics or whatever. I don't know. Oh,
the
Ahsoka.
comic... Yeah.
But Ahsoka, she left the Jedi Order, so I don't even know if that considers her a Jedi. But I don't know. All right.
Have you guys seen any other movies recently? Not like Star Wars, but like just in general.
I haven't.
I mean, like recently, I think like the biggest like release was Sinners. I know you saw that, Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you
That
think of that?
movie, that movie was great for sure. I think I gave it like a 4 on Letterboxd. I think it was just the visuals were stunning, like the music was great. It was just a great movie.
Yeah, there was that scene, where the kid's like playing the guitar in the bar.
Oh
That scene
yeah.
is like
That scene's like
insane.
peak. That is
I think
peak.
that like right now it's like the best scene of the year for like movies, but
Yeah.
it'll probably be passed. But yeah, I had it at a 4.5.
It's good for sure. Have you
I didn't
seen
know what it was about going into it.
Oh yeah, me neither.
I saw no trailers really, so that was cool.
Yeah. All I saw was the Haley scene with
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
no spoilers.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no
Isn't it-
spoilers, because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you should get on that, you know.
I really should.
Yeah. Nah, it's good. Have you seen Thunderbolts yet?
I did.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was gonna watch that the other day, but I didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it soon.
It's whatever you think of Marvel, I would kind of like throw that out the door. Because I think, did everyone see like Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yeah.
It's
Very
cameos,
gimmicky,
yeah, cameos,
fan
humor,
service.
fan service. That's all it is. This
Yeah.
one like very much not, and like
It's
actually
like the
dives
opposite.
it goes into like deeper stuff than just fighting, I guess.
Okay.
Chris Evans as Human Torch.
Yeah, maybe he makes a cameo. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys gotten like the end credit scene spoiled?
No.
I got it spoiled like a week before it came out.
Dang.
Yeah,
That
Yeah,
sucks.
that
that was-
sucks.
yeah.
Is there like a new gen MCU movie you'd like relate it to, or like that you think is to par, like post Endgame,
Like
or is it just a
just
league
like
of
what
its
it's
own?
similar to, or like
Yeah.
medium wise.
What it's similar to? Like, is it like Eternals, where it's just like a bunch of, character building, or like,
No,
Or is-
because like we've kind of already like there is character building obviously, but like we know all these characters from past projects. So it's not like they're like introducing like 7 characters.
okay,
There's like one we get introduced, and it's
It's a century.
yeah.
okay,
I don't because like it is very like I really think this is like one of a kind movie, but I guess like just like I would say Black Panther maybe.
okay,
That could
Are
be
you
like
comparing it to Black
yeah,
Panther?
it's not similar, but like some aspects of it I think you can make similarities to.
Okay.
But it's definitely top 5 for me Marvel wise,
Oh.
which
Okay.
is high bar. I gave it a 4.5 as well, which
Yeah.
is very rare for a Marvel movie for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, that new Guardians of the Galaxy one was good.
Yeah.
That one that was.
That
Oh
was-
wait, no, that's what I would compare it to. I forgot
Okay.
about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say it's very on par with that. So like the emotion,
Mm-hmm.
I think you're like the emotions you felt during Guardians. Obviously, we
Yeah,
had
I feel
3
during
movies to
that.
like build up to that. I think they kind of did that in one movie in Thunderbolts.
Okay.
So
Well, I mean, they kind of have backstory on Bucky and Yelena.
and like John Walker,
Yeah.
we have backstory on all of them technically, but
Well, I mean, like we've really been into Bucky's character at this point.
yeah, that's true.
So
All
because
the Captain America and Avenger movies.
he's been in all the phases. so-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah. All right. So NBA playoffs are going on right now. What do we think about that?
My Warriors pick sucks. Curry had to go down.
Dude, that sucks.
they had to take him out to push this Anthony Edwards prop.
I saw before we like started this that they're aiming for like a game 6 return.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be out
they're
by
cooked,
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unless hey, a Jimmy, playoff Jimmy.
Playoff Jimmy, bro.
But like I think did you guys like watch the last one?
Dude, they got blown
I know
out.
they're playing right now, but the last game was like bad. Like they
It
just
was
don't have an
real
offense
bad.
without Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jimmy's still hurt, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
You
good as a
can't-
second option. You can't really rely on Buddy either because Buddy's not.
Yeah.
He's not consistent enough.
You're relying on Buddy to drop 20, and then you're relying on Draymond. He shot like 7 threes, 6 or 7
Draymond
threes.
pops off for 20 every like 30 games.
Yeah, and you just can't.
You can't.
Pods
him.
is young. He hasn't really had like playoff experience yet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw a thing the other day, and it was like how like the Warriors could have had a second dynasty if they just drafted better.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
after
They
the
could-
2019
yeah.
championship, they had like that stretch where they were just complete booty.
They could
Like,
have had LaMelo.
or
Yeah, they
Ant.
passed up on
Or
him.
could they had no? They couldn't.
No,
they couldn't.
Ant went
It was in the
first.
same draft. They were the second.
But they got James Wiseman.
Yeah, they got James Wiseman over LaMelo Ball. I was looking at that and I was like, wait, why wasn't I reading about this earlier?
Well, like
'Cause-
James Wiseman was a dog.
He was like a freak of nature athlete.
Yeah.
He just
I mean,
he didn't
He was low key
get a
like
jump shot.
obviously not on the same level as Wemby, but like
And
he's
is
like
that
what
hype?
Yeah.
7'2". Like he was hyped up like he was gonna be something.
Yeah.
And then just
they
like
were
injuries,
in a center
just
drought.
Yeah,
Like,
that
they needed
they
centers.
were. Yeah, that was a rough time for them. And then they
But-
drafted like Patrick Baldwin and. Ugh.
But yeah, they drafted
Gross.
some scrubs. They drafted Jonathan Kuminga. He's not a complete scrub, but like
he's a bum for them because he doesn't play.
yeah,
He played last game and dropped like he didn't like
4?
miss. No, he was like
Really?
7 for 7 at one point.
Oh really?
It's like
They just don't play him.
no.
He's just inconsistent.
I don't think Steve Kerr likes him.
Yeah,
Which because I think last year they had like beef because he wasn't playing Kuminga.
Yeah.
And then Kuminga, I think he like spoke out to the media about it.
That's
And
right.
then Steve
yeah,
Kerr started
yeah.
playing him all of a sudden, and then like all the media quiets down about it, and he's back on the
Yeah.
bench.
Yeah.
So, he's probably not a good locker room guy. So
definitely. not.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, my Knicks are doing good in the playoffs right now. I mean, beat Pistons in 6. I think they really like that Pistons series really like elevated the Knicks team.
is that
And
is that a compliment? Like, is that good? They beat the
They beat-
Pistons in 6. The Pistons.
Yeah.
It should have been in
Tobias
5.
Harris and Co. Tobias
should've-
Harris and Company. Like,
It should have. All right, relax.
let's
It
lock
should have been in
in.
5, but we wanted to.
Should have been in 5. The Pistons should have won.
Pistons should not have won that series.
Dude, they should have gotten that foul call, and then it's going to 7 right now.
hmm
but they
And it's
didn't.
anyone's game. And it's
They
anyone's
didn't.
game.
So-
in the playoffs so far, has New York won a game at home?
We've
'Cause
won
I don't-
one.
So they've won 1. They're like 1-5, 1-4.
It's all right. We win.
I'm
win
just
on
saying,
Monday.
Game 7 goes back to Madison Square Garden. Like,
We're not
I'm
pushing
picking-
it to Game 7.
if he would have made
Like-
that 3, it was going to 7. Or if he would
But
have if he'd have gotten fouled on that 3.
But he didn't. Did they
Yeah.
call it?
Yeah, but you're over here saying it should have been
Did they
in
call it?
5. No, it shouldn't have been in 5.
Yeah.
Either way, the Knicks won, and then we beat Boston. We go up to them 2-0. Tonight it was a bad loss. All right, don't get me wrong. We're recording this on
I
Boston-
still got
Boston in
Celtics.
6.
Saturday.
I still got Boston in 7.
I
they're-
got Knicks in 6, bro. Knicks in 6.
Oh, totally
Knicks in
unbiased
5,
though,
maybe.
right?
Knicks-
Totally unbiased
before,
though, right?
Before tonight, it was Knicks in 4. Knicks in 5 now.
Did you actually
Totally
like, think with a
unbiased.
straight face that the Knicks would win in 4?
Heck no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I thought
season
it was
7.
gonna be Boston in 5. Not gonna lie, but Brunson, clutch player of the year for a reason. Mikal Bridges. Oh
No,
my gosh.
Why are you saying Brunson's clutch? He dropped 17 points in Game 2.
Okay, but he showed up in the fourth quarter when we needed him.
Unlike Tatum.
Unlike
real.
Tatum.
But like Mikal was the reason you won. It
I was
wasn't
about to
Brunson.
glaze Mikal. I was getting
Yeah.
to him.
Didn't
all right?
Mikal have 0 points until the 4th?
We don't need his points. We need his defense. He was going
That's true.
crazy
That's true.
on the
He
ball.
was.
Like,
Yeah, but
oh my goodness.
It just
I
seems
love
like
that
on the Knicks, there's a lot of offensive liability.
yeah.
we just don't have that many scores. Like, because the Celtics, they have Tatum, they got Brown, they got Payne Pritchard whenever he feels like it. I mean,
You're gonna shout out Derek White or not?
Derek White, he he's a 50-50 guy. You know, he'll make his shots, but he'll also give you some breaks.
I mean, let's be honest. They're 2 games away from being up 3-0.
Yeah.
So
But they're down 2-1. So
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about
Yeah.
the Celtics.
I'm not worried about the Celtics.
There's a
either.
reason on FanDuel that the Knicks are still like plus
Plus-
500 odds to win the series.
I mean, if we win in MSG, we're gonna be favored in the series. So
I mean, it's gonna be 3-1, but you got to win in MSG.
Yeah.
Like
The way they play today, they will not win.
well, we're not gonna play like we did today on Monday. We're gonna play a lot better.
Well, like this is the basketball. This is Boston. Boston wasn't game 1 and 2. That's not who they've
We're on the
been.
road, so it's gonna be tough. But
Again,
You
we'll
should
be
be
able to pull it out.
better at home though. Why are you playing better on the road?
we're also a road team.
to be fair, like the entire every single series,
That's true.
teams have won on the road. Like
That's
it's just it's a weird playoff series.
It's been really weird. I mean, before a couple days ago, the underdogs were 6-0. So
Yeah,
like you can't really
Like-
blame it,
like the Pacers. I mean,
dude.
they're up
Pacers have been
2-1.
surprising.
Yeah.
Like
They've
I
been
think-
looking.
Do you think they're gonna pull it out though?
I think they have
They
a better
push it to
chance than the
7.
Knicks. I think they have a better chance
No.
than the
I
Knicks.
agree. But
No.
last night did look like because the Cavs weren't healthy games 1 and 2.
That's
They
true.
were fully healthy last night and they beat them
And
by
they-
20. So
yeah, they steamrolled them.
but Halliburton also had like a career low game.
He was a non-factor. He shot 8 times. Like
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What's your
But-
what did you think of him being the most overrated player? You guys like for that?
nah, I never understood the Halliburton.
I think it's
Hate.
forced hate.
It
It
is
is
definitely
definitely
forced
forced
hate.
hate, but
They
like,
look
it
at the
can also,
stat
like-
sheet and like they see he doesn't drop 20 a night and they instantly think he's just like he's not
But
a factor.
he's getting like 13, 14 assists. Like
And even like if he's not getting assists, he's doing so much like playmaking that it's like come
Yeah.
on.
He's a good point guard, like true point guard.
mhm.
So-
Yeah. I've seen the thing like Tatum in theory should be more overrated than
Oh no,
Halliburton,
Tatum is
especially
for
right
sure
now.
More over,
Yeah.
dude. Yes.
like
It's
he's
just during the season it's regular season. You can't really like be overrated that much. And Tatum's spot,
yeah.
like, because you have one of the best supporting casts in the NBA, a
Yeah.
great coach, Joe Mazzulla. Shout out WU. But like in Tatum's spot, it's tough to be overrated.
I mean,
Yeah.
shout out Al Horford. Shout out Florida.
Hey, there we go.
But any Liberty shout outs?
Oh.
Seth Curry. Shout
Went
out.
there for a semester, right?
For a
Played-
year.
Yeah, he was there for a
For
year.
a year. Where did he
Hey,
graduate?
my uncle sat
Duke?
next to him in a class at Liberty.
Hey.
Hey,
So-
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out him.
So okay,
What-
what's your prediction for the Warriors Timberwolves? What do you think it's going to?
It'll probably be Wolves. Wolves in 7.
I'm gonna say Wolves in 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Wolves in 6 as well.
I just think if it gets to a 6th game, Curry will be back.
True.
They'll probably be down 3-2.
Game 6 would be in or wherever.
Yeah,
it
in
would be
San
their place.
Fran.
It'd be
Yeah.
at Warriors.
And so I think we get another Curry, 50 bomb, 40 bomb.
Or
But then-
Curry can just re-injure himself. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
They could rush him back and then
Yeah.
he could just get hurt again.
that's true. That's
so
true.
what
very high
about-
potential.
Boston series, you said Boston in 7, Jackson, Joe's.
Yep.
Knicks in 7.
Yeah.
Realistically, Knicks in 7.
Boston in 6.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's gonna have to be Knicks in 6 if we want to win the series. Oh wait, no. Knicks in 7. Knicks in 7. Because we'd have to win at Boston.
Yeah.
For the Nuggets series, can we talk about that real quick, dude? That's
we
actually
didn't.
so entertaining series right now.
Yeah.
Besides game 3,
Yeah,
holy
game-
snooze.
Yeah.
Game 3, that was bad. But I mean, last night, that was like insane.
Yeah.
What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I mean, the series is just peak. It's an insane series.
I mean, Eric Gordon has been playing like out of his mind this series.
Yeah. It's 4 clutch or game winning buckets in the span of 2 weeks. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I know,
Um,
he's been going insane.
That trade with Orlando is resurfacing. They gave up Gary Harris, R.J. Hampton, and a first-round pick for Aaron Gordon and some random.
Who's debatably their second best player right now.
Yeah.
Like, I think you can make a strong debate he's better than Jamal right now, at least.
Yeah.
Aaron
I mean,
Gordon?
he's been more clutch, especially
Yeah.
these playoffs.
Jamal, like, obviously last year was insane in the playoffs. And, like,
Mhm.
Jamal is crazy in the playoffs usually.
Going back
But
to that
yeah.
overrated thing, I feel like Jamal Murray's overrated a little bit.
Nah, he's
he's
just a
like,
playoff riser.
yeah, he's a playoff
Yeah.
player. So,
Yeah. I
He
mean,
doesn't
dude,
play good when the lights are dim.
that COVID
Hmm.
era Jamal Murray, bro, I loved that. Him and Donovan Mitchell in the bubble they were just going bar for bar.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
yeah.
I feel like
But-
this series might be another one of those. It's just,
Yeah.
superstars stepping up, teams, supporting cast stepping up. Like, we're really seeing it all.
Mm-hmm.
So far.
I think last night, because I've always said that, like, I don't think the Thunder, I don't think their team right now is built to win a championship.
No.
I think that last night showed it. When Shea doesn't drop 30, they're not good.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, J-Dub, I think, dropped like 30 plus, I think.
Yeah, J-Dub dropped 30.
And Chet had like 20 and 12 or something, but it's like,
Mhm.
that's obviously not enough because you need your little foul merchant to get to the foul line. And
Yeah.
I just don't think they're built for a championship. So even if they win this series, I would pick the Wolves over them.
Would you
Mhm.
pick the Warriors over them?
No. I think Hartenstein and Chet bully that paint.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
no, for sure.
And also
Because-
Shea could lock up Curry. So,
I don't think anyone can lock up
okay,
Curry.
Curry.
not
Curry.
lock up, but I think he's going to place. And like Caruso off the bench on Curry.
Oh,
Yeah.
You have so many guys
Caruso.
that can just come in and just like be a menace to him, I
Yeah.
guess. So,
But
Yeah.
right now they have to get past Yoke. Yoke, he didn't really do much last night. I mean, he dropped 20.
8 for
and-
25, over 10 on threes.
Yeah.
And they still won.
I mean,
so it's like,
exactly.
that's what happens when your best player plays that bad, you still find the win. When Shea plays bad,
Mhm.
you lose. It's like,
But, I mean,
If
I
that's
feel
gonna
like...
be. Sorry,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go.
I was just going to say, I feel like this series just really depends on how good Shea plays for the next 4 games.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's kind of been a playoff dropper in his career.
mhm.
Like he's been great. Arguably the MVP, the best in the league, whatever. But in the playoffs, he hasn't been able to replicate that, and that's really hurting them as well.
yeah.
Well, and
Um,
I think it comes down to with the Shea thing, it's like playoff basketball, it's more physical.
That's
Refs
true,
don't
yeah.
call as much. I mean, I've been looking at his foul sheet. He's not getting the line 15 times like he was in the, which I
Yeah.
like. I'm glad they're letting him
Yeah.
play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who do you guys think is MVP here? Jokic or Shea?
Like in general, or like from
Just
this
in
playoff
general.
series.
Just in general right
Jokic.
now.
Yeah, I think
Jokic?
it's Jokic as well.
It's just
Yeah.
voter fatigue, and I guess. But
Mhm.
like, if the Nuggets win this series, there's no debate. I
when
think
does
that
the MVP get announced?
it's soon. I think.
Because-
I don't even know.
But like, they don't take playoffs into account, so
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can make a case for Shea, especially looking at this series. I know you're not supposed to, but like looking at this series, he's like the most valuable to his team, because obviously you can see it if he's not dropping 30, they're not winning. But
I mean,
with
that's always
Jokic-
the argument. Is it like the MV? Is it like the most valuable player to their team, or is it the best player in the world? Like, I think Jokic undoubtedly is the greatest player in the
he's
world
the best
right
player
now,
in the NBA right now.
and
Yes.
he has been for 4, 5, 6 years.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's just voters get fatigued, and Shea may be more valuable, but I just don't think. I don't
I'm
think
just
that's
saying-
the whole merit of
You
the
start
award.
looking over Jokic's stats because he had a better like year this year than he had last year, and last year was the unanimous, or not unanimous, but like
Pretty much unanimous.
yeah, like the Shea
Yeah.
debate was there last year, but I think Luka was more.
Luka
Luka
was
had a
better
strong
than
debate
Shea.
last year.
Yeah,
And wasn't he like out of the top 3?
Yeah,
Like, at
for
the end of the
sure.
year?
I think Giannis might have been. Giannis is the most underrated player in the league.
Yeah,
he's
He
people
gets
forget
he
how
never
good
he never
Giannis
gets talked
is.
about.
I know.
he's-
I feel like people just forget how good he is because he's on the
He's in-
Bucks and they haven't been
Yeah.
doing good
Yeah.
recently.
he's in
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
He'll get
Mhm.
out. He'll
And
find a new home.
The Milwaukee's downfall since 2021 has been insane.
But they got a
'cause-
chip, so it's like
They did get a chip, which you can commend them for it, but
But how
I
long
mean-
does the chip validate Like it may be for
definitely
like
over
2
now.
or 3 years, but like yeah, it's been 4 years. They don't have any of their picks. Like they're in a rough
I
And
they're in
mean,
a rough
they got
spot.
a Damian Lillard that's 36 or whatever and has blood clots and
And on
yeah.
an
just tore his
Achilles injury,
Achilles. So
yeah.
it's like,
How
He's
good is this team going to be good for until you're going to
yeah.
have to
And you
blow
just
it up
got
and rebuild again?
Kyle Kuzma, which debatably is the worst playoff performer ever.
oof,
Kyle Kuzma, bro. Oh
rough,
my gosh.
Yeah,
rough.
they need a lot of draft picks in that Giannis trade if it's gonna happen. Like a
Mhm.
Yeah.
lot. That's why I feel like the Nets, in theory, probably have like the best package.
I think the Nets are like the most likely for
The
him.
Thunder also could have a crazy good package. Give them 9 first round picks
That's
straight up.
insane. That they still have a deal for him, but they have to give up a Chet or like
Yeah.
No,
a
yeah.
Jay Will, like because they just got too many players and like not enough money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like especially in like the coming years when J Dub's gonna need that super max,
Mm-hmm.
Chet's gonna need the super max at some point. So
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah, they're
have
gonna-
to cut some people. You know, who's more valuable to the team and who can we sacrifice,
Yeah.
type stuff.
Yep.
But I saw some stuff about Giannis going to the Knicks. Don't get me wrong, I would
That's
love
not
to have him on the Knicks, but that's just so like, I don't think that'll ever
what
happen.
would that package even be? Because you have no picks. It would
I
have to
don't
be
know.
like
We'd have to give
That'd
up
be
like
like Cat,
and-
Macau.
yeah, and we just got
Josh
Cat.
Hart probably. Like I don't even think that's enough.
No.
Yeah, and we just got Cat, and Cat's been doing good for us. So
I mean, yeah.
I
yeah.
don't think we give up Cat. I mean,
And
know
Brunson's
what-
gonna be there his career, so
yeah, I think if Brunson wins a ring this year, he's not. I don't think he will. Don't get me. I love the Knicks. I don't think
Okay,
they're.
we're-
they
yeah,
got a
if
championship
LeBron
team
wins
right
a ring this year too, he's gonna be the GOAT.
That's true.
now. All right,
They might have the same chances.
but I mean, I think he's the greatest Knick of all time if he somehow pulls a ring this year. Like
Already?
what he's done with
Dude,
New
he's been
York,
there like 2 years.
three.
Over like Patrick
4 and a-
Ewing, Carmelo
4?
Anthony.
I think he's been here for 4 years.
Yeah, I didn't even
Three-
know that
three-
because
three. He
his
came here in
impact was
2022.
not that big until
He
last
came here in
year.
2022. No, he got us. He put us in the finals in 2022.
The finals?
Not the finals,
Eastern
the playoffs.
Conference.
My bad. My
The
bad.
the playoffs.
Just
Wow.
just the
Wow.
playoffs. That's it.
Dude,
We had a
Paolo's the
playoff
GOAT
drought
in
since like
Orlando.
2016, 2015.
We're calling that a
The
drought.
Knicks have been the
8 years.
okay. The Knicks have been so bad for so long. What Brunson has done to our culture, to this team, has been just phenomenal.
So,
It's
I'm
been
just going to take a wild
revolutionary.
guess here. You think Kobe's the GOAT? Because of the culture he brought to LA.
No,
And
I
the
never said he was
impact
be
he
the
had.
best player in the NBA. I said best player in the Knicks history.
Oh,
Is
so
Kobe the
Kobe's
best
Laker?
Yeah.
Arguably,
But do you think he is?
me personally, yeah.
Because of the culture.
Not just because of the culture, just what he brought to that team, and what he did for the Lakers.
So the
Like,
culture.
I guess if you want to define it as culture, you can define it as culture.
So you're a big vibes guy.
I am a big vibes guy.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I think I'd put Magic over
Yeah.
Kobe.
I think there definitely is a debate.
I was
Like,
about to say, there's a debate for Kobe. I mean, I can see Magic being the GOAT Laker, but
I don't like the Brunson. I don't like that Brunson thing you said. That
No.
doesn't sit right with me.
that's you,
No,
man.
I mean,
if he got
there's
2
definitely-
rings and won an MVP or something, yeah, sure.
There's
Give it to
definitely
him.
some old heads that have done more for the Knicks
Jeremy
than
Lin.
Brunson. Yep, Jeremy Lin to name one.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
What do you guys think the Denver series goes to?
I think 7.
I think
Really?
7 as well. Like,
Like, I don't know who wins it though.
Because I don't think any one team's gonna have the upper hand. Because at any one point, OKC could just go off and beat them by 30 again.
I
Like,
don't think that's happening again. There's no way.
I mean,
Yeah.
not by 30. Like, they could just beat them by like decent margin. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
trying to
fair.
say.
Did you see what Shea said last night? Like, did you see him like smiling off the court?
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, I mean, obviously, like you can't let him like get to you, but I don't think he's like if they go down 3-1, I don't count that team out because they're so young
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
like they're energized. You know, they're
Yeah.
dogs. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I got Nuggets in 6. I just think they're the more experienced team. You know, they've
Yeah.
won chips together.
I got Nuggets in 7.
They've had deep runs. I just think
Yeah.
they're more icy too. Like we haven't seen, like the Thunder won their game in insane fashion. They killed them, and then the same with the Grizzlies series. They killed them almost every game.
but like
So
you go back to that series with the Grizzlies. Like, if Jaw would have been there, they would have won Game 3. Jaw says he had him figured out, and then they would have won in
Yeah.
6 or whatever. So it's like
Yeah.
maybe they're not that hard of a team to like figure out. It's like once you
Yeah.
stop Shea, we're fine. So
When do you guys think the Grizzlies are going to get good? Because Jaw,
Never.
I think they have to blow
Their
it up
window-
this summer.
Their window
Yeah.
passed.
Because Jaw just has no help.
Pretty sure
Like-
Jaren Jackson's up for his extension.
Is he really?
I don't know. It's like a lot. It's like 200 plus million he could get. So it's
Yeah.
like
He might stay.
I feel like you have to pick him or Jaw. Who do you want to build around? I think Jaw is a cancer. So
Really?
yeah, I think
mean,
he's the most
just because of
overrated
his
player in the
controversy off
league.
the court.
He never plays. Zion has played more games than him in the last 5 years,
Oh,
but
really?
no one wants to talk about that.
Wow.
Are you sure about that?
I'm like 90% sure.
We
Can
might
we-
need
can
to
we get a
fact.
fact
we
check
might
on
Fact
need-
check it
Zion,
right
please?
now.
All right, I'm gonna fact check
Yeah,
that.
fact check that.
Let's see. This is 106 for Zion
Jaw definitely.
and
Actually, I don't know.
122.
Okay.
So
Oh.
I mean, it's close,
But it's like what Jaw gets, he gets no slack for missing games
Yeah,
for almost
that's
shooting up
true.
a team or whatever he did. But like Zion, the second he gets hurt, everyone's calling him 400 pounds and just getting girls pregnant.
yeah,
it's
he
valid,
is.
but-
Yeah,
Valid.
But-
But, dude, I wish Zion would just start to lock in and take the NBA serious.
he
Because
would
like
actually be such a menace, such a freak.
he would be
I
like
saw.
he would have a dominance level of like Shaq.
I don't know if it'd be that far, but
You obviously don't know ball.
Yeah, for sure. What were you gonna say?
Zion
Uh,
and Shaq. Okay.
I saw that the like a team that could get Giannis could be the Pelicans and trade Zion, and that would be like sort of the package. And I was like, I could, because the Pelicans in theory do have a really good package. Like,
Yeah,
they're a deep team, and it's like
but
I mean, you-
why do they need
Mhm.
Giannis? They're not like really in contention.
yeah, if you can get Giannis,
I
you
feel like
get
Giannis
him.
would want to go to a. I feel like Giannis would want to like go to like a championship contending team.
I mean,
though.
if you give up CJ McCollum and Zion and 2 first-round picks, I think the Pelicans are contending.
Who would their
Yeah.
starters be?
Trey Murphy, Deontay Murray, and and Giannis. I think Trey Murphy is like, I think he could be like an
He's
all-star in
definitely
a year or
underrated
two.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like giving him the
He's got
chance.
potential.
But it's like if you leave, like Dyson Daniels did nothing on the Pelicans and left and like flourished and won. What did he win? Most
He won,
improved this year?
Six.
Yeah.
Man.
No, not
Most
six
Was
man.
it most improved?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pritchard
Who
got
was six
six
man?
man.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess I could see that, but I don't know.
There's
I
only
feel
like
then-
I feel like there's few teams that could actually get Giannis.
Yeah, there's not because Giannis. He's just such like a big guy to like package into. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really hard.
The Rockets have a good chance of getting him too, I think.
How many picks do they got? Because they have a lot, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I don't think he's leaving Milwaukee. I
You think he's gonna stay?
Stay
think he's
another
a
year.
lifer. Yeah. He's just done too much, and
Maybe.
his family loves it. Like, did you see that picture where like they had like the Giannis jackets on, and all their kids had it too?
No, that's
like,
cool though.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely could, but it's like hopefully they.
They
'cause, like,
build around him.
Yeah, I think Dame's gonna be out all next year, right?
Yeah, probably.
Mhm.
So, him and Kyle Kuzma as a duo, it's like they're not making the
That ain't
playoffs
it.
with that
Chris
roster.
Middleton's still
No.
there.
No, they
They
traded.
traded Middleton
for
for
Kuzma.
Kuzma.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Which I mean, he's old.
Yeah, he's old as crap.
but he's still better
Yeah.
than Kuzma.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah,
But I mean, I guess for the Wizards, just for how bad they are, Kuzma kind of just made them worse, honestly. I feel
Hey,
like.
I don't even want to talk about the Wizards. They're just a non-factor. Let's circle back to the playoffs. So, what's your guys' like ideal finals matchup with this with who's remaining?
I feel like a Cavs like Nuggets playoff is very likely.
That would be a good series because like the Cavs are so good, like big men, like
Mm-hmm.
Mobley against
Like
Jokic or like
that.
Allen against Jokic would be crazy.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be a crazy series to watch. And like Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell meeting again, like
Yeah,
that'd
that
be
could be cool.
insane.
I would think the Cavs would win that pretty handily though. I just think the Cavs, their depth is like crazy.
They just have such a
And the
good team
Nuggets,
this
the
year.
Nuggets is terrible. I
Yeah.
mean, relying on what's his face,
Aaron
Russ
Gordon?
to drop Russ to drop like 12 is like not ideal.
Yeah.
But
I think I'd like to see the Timberwolves like and see Ant, see if he can thrive and carry his team. 'Cause
yeah.
I do think he's like a good face of the NBA for like the new era or whatever.
Oh, he said he doesn't want it though.
Yeah, he's just trying to be humble.
Yeah, he's not gonna say yeah. Like Tatum said he wants it.
Yeah.
There's a difference between
No one likes Tatum.
Exactly.
the Tatum hate is forced as well, but like
I mean,
yeah,
he kind of does it
but-
to himself though.
It's a little forced, but like he.
He does it to himself.
It's just because he's on a super team.
Yeah.
that's true. He's always been on a super team, I guess. So
Yeah.
my ideal one would probably be I think Thunder and Celtics. I think that would. I mean, that everyone said that at the beginning. I think that would be like a super team versus like super
Yeah.
team on the rise. So
Yeah.
I think Boston would kill them, but like,
Yeah.
It would be
I think-
close.
but the Timberwolves would be awesome because I would love for Julius Randle to make it and to show everyone that
Over
they
the
won that
Knicks.
trade. Because like
Over
everyone
the
said that
Knicks.
they got fleeced, but
Or like
Julius
Timberwolves Knicks,
Randle
and
will
then
sell Anthony
and then
Edwards,
Julius
bro.
Randle game 7 for the
If
win.
Julius Randle makes the finals before the Knicks do, I might just kill myself. I'm
Dante
being
hits a
so-
half quarter and does like that nut celebration on Tibbs.
Dude,
In MSG.
Dante is the
Oh.
only player from that trade that I genuinely miss.
Wasn't
Even
there
though
only
he
two
has-
players in the trade?
Yes, exactly. I hate Randall. Randall
even
can
been that
go
good.
suck my balls.
No,
bro.
he's had an off year.
I think he thrived in the Knicks
He
system
did.
too.
He really exploded in our system too. Like he didn't really like. He was a good role player for the Warriors and the Bucks, but with us, he really like just came into his own player.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, he was the best player in the playoffs last year. Am I right?
and he was.
Better than Brunson.
See, I knew you were baiting me into that, but
The fact that there's even a conversation means that he's not the greatest Knick of all time.
that's nah,
Yeah.
no. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Let's move on to our last
Yeah, you do it.
topic. I'm pretty hyped for this one. Why
So,
don't you go ahead and pull it up?
so our next little segment here is we're gonna be ranking NBA players
Mm-hmm.
for their looks. See how
Yeah.
hot they are.
Woo! Mm.
Are you ready?
I mean, pull it up. Let's go.
Shoot.
All right.
Are we trying to speed run this, or are we trying to like?
Nah, I think we like take our time with it. You know, this
Take
could
our
be like a
time.
multiple episode kind of thing. It's like 250
Nah.
players.
Dude, it's the 23-24 NBA players.
That's good enough. It's good enough.
So, not the most recent, but recent enough.
Is there no 24, 25?
Not that I saw, no.
Okay.
We were kind of just scrolling through. not gonna
Ricky
lie.
Rubio.
All right.
I mean,
So,
let's start with
Let's
Dame.
start with Dame. Dame
Dame's a
Dollar.
good looking guy.
He's I'd put him in B.
Hey,
I
I'm
would
fine
put
with
him in
that.
B as
I'm
well.
fine with that.
Yep.
All
Robin
right.
Lopez.
Put him at
that's a
D. Put him at D.
Can we make an F? Can we make an F?
Can you
Yeah.
make one?
Hit the gear. The settings thing.
add
add
or
or
below.
below. And
Hey,
then,
add the
uh,
retired list too.
yeah.
What the heck?
No, we don't want to show any hate to the retired guys. You know, they're So go out, and then you hit it. You hit on
Am
the
I still sharing? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
hit
hit on new, and you can change
Yeah,
it to
okay.
F, and then retired.
So are we still putting Robin at D?
Yeah, he's not retired yet.
Yeah, but I think we might have to move him down to F.
Oh, no, he's not that ugly. He's not that ugly. That's S tier. That's the S tier color.
Oh, where should I put this?
Ch-
Put pink.
put
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
fine. And then new, put
And
like
then-
black or something for retired.
What about
Am I
what if
supposed-
they're not on a team right now, but they're not retired technically?
Then we can rate him.
So like Deannis.
Thanasis, he oof. That guy he. I'd give him,
I'd say C
yeah, I'd say
because
C
he's
as
not.
well.
He's obviously not at Dame level.
Yeah,
Are we ranking them inside of each tier, or are we just like
Nah,
all
nah,
Bs
nah,
are the same?
That'd be insane. That would be insane. Malik Beasley, I'd put him at C. Above Thanasis. I mean, we can rank him inside.
Yeah,
Let's
I
rank
see
him
what-
inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's definitely. That's
Well,
C.
that's a D.
That's D.
That is a D for sure.
That's another D for me.
Really? I don't know.
Dude, look at his neck.
I look.
Neck-
He's a C. I actually put him above Robin though. Robin's got that
Yeah,
down
that's-
that hair. It's
Above him,
not
above him?
good. Yeah. I mean, they are twins, so.
Dude, this team is rough.
Oh my F. Oh my
Dude, he
god.
looks like a monkey. I'm not even trying to be racist.
Yo. Now put Cameron Payne in D and put Chris Milton in F.
Yeah, Chris Middleton has to be F.
That
No,
guy.
I
got
think Payne,
the
I
I
love
think
him.
he's above Bobby.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Bobby's.
Got some.
All right, whatever. He
Pat
gets a
Connaughton.
respectable C.
I'd say C. Yeah.
Yeah. Giannis, I
Giannis,
put in
A.
B. A?
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Dame is better than him.
Yeah, I think this is a bad picture for Dame. Maybe put Dame in A. Put Dame in A.
I
Put him
like
up.
that. I like that.
Oh,
Dame, that's
Dame,
Giannis.
Dame,
That's
Dame,
Giannis.
Sorry. All right.
That's
Jake
a retired.
Crowder.
He's retired.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. All right.
No,
Kobe
no
White.
hate to retired guys.
Kobe-
Kobe
I
White,
think Kobe White's a B.
he's a B.
I think that like his like fro is kind of doing him dirty.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
when he's
he-
like
I feel
has
like
it
he has
like
a
in
good
braids or
face.
something. Yeah.
Patrick Williams.
I'd
That's
say
like a
C.
C. Yeah.
See,
I'd say end of C. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's kind of chopped. Lamelo and
Lonzo.
Lonzo.
Lonzo's B.
Yeah.
A.
I'd say
Above
B.
Giannis. Top of B.
Top of. All right. What about?
Drummond.
Trump is
He's
not,
a C. He's a C.
I'd put him high C though.
High C? Like
I put
above
him like
Thanasis?
after Beasley. Yeah.
Javon Carter.
Hey.
Oof.
W
That's
go.
That's
Virginia.
a D.
W
That's a
go.
D.
Yeah.
That is
he's
a.
kind of chopped.
He might
Alex
be
Cruz,
above.
I love his bald head.
I put Javon
A?
above. Hold on, nah. He's a C.
B.
He's a C. Maybe
I
high.
put him above Malik.
I put. Well, hold on. Put Javon like above like Cameron Payne.
I'd put him high D.
I put him.
I don't know about high D. But...
I
I
definitely
think
definitely above this guy.
No.
Definitely above.
Put him in the smack dab in the middle of D, bro. Come on.
No.
Lock in.
I gotta give.
Yeah,
him some extra points for
no.
W.
Put Brooke in front of him.
Yeah,
Mm,
Brooke is
all right.
definitely better. That's S.
No, that's S. That's
tier.
S.
Levine
yeah.
is S tier.
He might
Zach
be
Levine
number
has
one.
aura. He has aura, bro. No, I already got my number
I
one.
think
in
Kelly
mind.
Oubre is not going one.
Kelly
Oubre
Oubre.
is not.
Oh,
Oubre is not
no.
better looking than Zach Levine.
All right,
might
what
go.
about DeMar DeRozan?
He's a little C tier.
Yeah.
Put him smack
He's-
dab.
Yeah, he's better looking than Thanasis. That's fair. That's fair.
Vooch. I mean,
Vucevic?
Vooch, he's not.
He's
I would say B.
B. He's not ugly.
Dude, he's old. Like we got
top C.
in his prime. He's
Okay,
he's
can we
S.
move Caruso to D? Caruso is ugly. That guy, I don't know
I'll
what
put him
you're...
above Javon.
Stop putting this bias. Put Javon down. Stop with
No,
this bias.
no,
Javon is
No,
ugly.
I'm having bias towards Javon.
No.
Okay, D.
You're outnumbered.
Okay, but he's not uglier than Brook Lopez.
You're outnumbered, bro. Put him in, but
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, that's what. 3 people is great because we can do a 2 and a 1.
All right.
Torrey Craig. I mean, he's
I'd say C. Yeah.
See, mid.
C. I mean, we don't
Both
have to go
Vanassus?
that in depth.
Whatever.
Wait, isn't he dating like some rapper?
I don't know. Let's just move on.
Max Struess, he's an
That's
A.
a
Max
B, A or
Struess.
B.
Max Struess is a good-looking dude.
Donnie.
Donovan is a
Okay.
good-looking guy.
Donnie is good looking.
I
I don't know if he's better than Lonzo.
Lonzo.
I think-
Lonzo's kind of chopped, low key.
Hey, dude, it's just that picture, dude. It's doing him. These pictures are
Lonzo's
doing everyone
good look-
dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put Lonzo in A. Put Lonzo in A.
I tried to put Lonzo in A earlier. You was like, I put him above.
Yeah,
Donnie.
I like that. I like that.
Where did I put that one guy?
He just disappeared.
Karis LeVert.
Oh wait, he's
He's
right here.
yeah. I'd say D.
D
Yeah, Karis, he's a little chopped. It's all good.
right
Little
there.
Chopped Kings. Evan Mobley. C.
Yeah, C.
Put him above the Nassus.
Garland's a D or F.
Garland's D.
ugly.
Put him bottom D. Bottom. That is Tristan Thompson. Is he's still on the
Tristan
team,
Thompson?
right?
D. Yeah,
Is
he's
he?
on the Cavs right now.
Yeah, he's a B. He got a Kardashian.
About to say
That's true. Retired.
Rubio
My
retired.
Rubio.
Yang.
Georges Niang. He's a B. He's
Yeah.
a B.
B. Okay.
Above
Above
Kobe,
Tristan.
above Kobe.
Yeah.
Above Kobe.
I wouldn't be mad if he
No.
was above Giannis too.
Yeah, at least put him above Kobe.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna above Kobe. Jared Allen.
He's a happy guy. He's a little happy guy. He's,
How far does
B.
happiness take
A
you?
little B tier.
I love a good smile.
Isaac
Dude,
Okoro.
dude, what is that? That's a zesty picture.
Dude, no, that's not zesty. That looks scary, bro. Oh my gosh.
So that's see, is he better looking than Nikola Vucevic? Whoa, D. I don't think he's a D.
I'll put him here. Above DeMar DeRozan.
That's fine.
Okay, that's
Jaylen
fair.
Brown. This picture does not do him good. I would put him bottom A.
I'd put him B.
Top
Yeah, I'd go B.
Yeah, I'm fine.
B. Above Giannis.
That's cool. That's cool.
Sam Hauser.
Eeh.
He's
my
white.
chopped king. My chopped king. Yeah, I put him
He's
with
def-
Pat Connaughton. Put him with Pat Connaughton. At the bottom.
Oh, at the bottom.
Bro doesn't know who Pat Connaughton is.
Drew Holiday. He's got a chopped low key.
No.
No.
I would say
Bro,
B.
you do not know ball.
D.
Drew Holiday,
You do
bro.
not
look at
know
him.
ball.
Come on.
Okay,
Drew-
now. No Florida
Alright,
Blaze
sports-
here. I'd say C or D.
Yeah, he's a little like a S tier, maybe. S tier, I'd say. Nah, yeah, he's
He's
good.
above. Yeah, that's
He's
fine.
above Javon Carter, I think.
No.
Come on, Javon. Look at Javon Carter's big old teeth
Javon-
and beard.
Javon Carter's a
on.
better beard than Al Horford, bro.
Come on, lock in.
All right. Pingus,
Kristaps,
Pingus.
B.
I don't think he's better than. I don't think he's above Brown.
Nah, yeah, he's definitely B.
I'll put him below
like,
Brown.
Below Niang. Above Kobe.
I know. I missed.
Tatum.
Tatum?
Tatum's A.
Tatum's
Yeah,
high
Tatum's
A.
got
Hey or A. I wouldn't be mad if it was an S.
I'll put him above Dame.
That's fine.
Nah, because like you gotta think like S is like Zach LaVine.
Yeah, who's got
You know,
who's good looking even
no
in their
spoil-
NBA picture?
no spoilers like Kelly Oubre. Like I don't think he's
Yeah.
on that level. Derek White F.
What?
F.
Yes.
F?
Bro.
He is ugly, bro.
More than Garland?
No, not more than Garland. I'd put him.
I
I'd put him
mean-
like Caruso.
I mean, I think
Above
he's better.
Caruso.
Not better than Caruso. I'd put him after Brooke before
Like,
Javon.
I put him.
He's just
like,
a better
after
version of
Cameron
Javon.
Payne.
He
I
is
put
just a better
Cameron
version.
Payne.
Payne Pritchard. I look. He
He's
put him
B.
in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like A.
I like A.
He's got that like that
He's got that
mugshot
swag
vibe. Yeah.
Who is that?
I don't
know.
even know. Put him in.
Put him in
retired.
retired.
Yeah.
Nah,
Russ-
Russ is
Russ.
D. D or F.
I'll put him above Chris
No,
Middleton.
not Brody.
Brady's
No.
job. Brady's job.
Zubac. That's a C. That's
Yeah.
a C.
See?
Above
Alright.
maybe like.
Malik?
I'm fine right there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Batum's D. In my
Above
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we move Javon back? I don't like his picture.
Javon is so. Put
No,
him
we're
behind Brooke
We're
Lopez,
keeping
bro.
Javon there.
No,
alright?
you are
We're-
outnumbered 2 to
No,
3, bro.
No, we're keeping Javon there. We already moved
Bro.
him once. We already moved him once.
Who
Like,
is
what-
that?
I don't know who that is.
We're putting him retired.
That's
He has-
Is
Yeah,
that
big
is
ass
that
head.
coffee?
Yeah, big ass head.
no, is that? I don't know. I don't know.
Look at
who
this
that
guy's
is.
forehead, bro. What is that smile?
Is that wait? Is that
too?
Kai Jones? Is that who that is?
It might be.
I don't know.
Wait,
We're
why
putting
don't
him
we
in
just
that.
pull up the rosters?
Because this is 23.
20
He's not gonna-
23,
oh,
24. 23, 24.
Hey, scroll down a
NBA
little bit, Joe.
Rosters.
Where do you guys
I
want
see-
to end this?
This is Clippers.
I'm good whenever.
Because
We can go like after, like the Hawks or something.
Or oh,
It's right before the
yeah,
Heat.
yeah, I see him. We can do the Heat because I want to get Jimmy Butler out of the way.
Jimmy's not on the Heat.
He's in this one.
Why does he not have the black, like background?
I don't know. Did you find him?
Oh no, the Heat's got some good-looking guys. Wow,
Yeah, it's also that black background. Like
it's doing him.
it's
good.
doing them justice. Yeah. Can't find anything for 20. I don't know why. Not just like
I think you should be able to find some.
yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and rank Kawhi.
Yeah, just move on.
Where do we want Kawhi?
I'd say C.
I would say top C.
I don't know about top. Dude, we got to put some personality into this.
Kawhi is arguably the funniest guy in the NBA.
All right now.
Says who?
Says NBA players.
I don't know about that.
Dude, you're putting him at top of C?
Top C.
No.
What do you want? What do you
Oh,
want?
that guy that we put retired is Kobe Brown,
Uh,
Oh,
and he's not retired.
he
Well,
is
obviously.
retired.
He's not, no,
Oh.
but he just doesn't play.
basically retired. We're above.
I'd
Well,
say
so.
I'd say after Drummond. Like right there.
Yeah. Where
Hey
do you
Joe,
want
who
it?
is that?
Dude, I don't know.
That looks so familiar.
Wait, is that Danny Green?
No.
No.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Dude, all right.
Danny
I'm gonna
Green.
get slammed so hard if someone watches
Dude.
this.
Dude, the viewers are gonna hate
gang.
you.
Lock in.
I'm cutting
You're
this
gonna,
out.
you're gonna get clipped.
I'm cutting this out.
Wait, who is that though? I actually can't remember.
Andrew.
I have no clue.
So okay, so you don't even know. All right.
That's Bones.
Bones, where we want Bones? C. A lot of
But
you
you-
guys are C.
Either mid.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people are just mid. You know, it's all good.
Is that a Morris? Morris is a
Yeah.
good-looking guy.
Morris is.
I'd say high C or late
I
B.
would say high C. We
Alright,
gotta
put
have some
put that,
standards
Put that
here.
guy at D. It's Terrence Mann.
Yeah.
Terrence
I know
Mann.
Terrence Mann.
Oh, now Paul
Right.
George.
Paul George. Okay. Paul
That's an
George looking
A. That's an
sexy.
A.
Yeah, Paul George is a good looking dude.
I'd say high A.
High A.
I'd
Who
say.
do we
Like,
stop? I don't think he's better looking than Dame.
I think he might be.
Really? Jackson? You're the decider here.
You can leave him there.
Yeah, that's
I think
fine.
that's fine.
All right. Another big F forehead.
That is
Yeah.
Norman Powell. I don't think he's D. Yeah, I think he's
him
above
bottom C.
Thanasis. I would say above Thanasis.
Go on now.
You guys probably have to go to the other side. Or yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Is that Covington?
Yeah,
He's retired, isn't he?
he might be.
I'm pretty sure either that or he's just like
Doesn't
he's
play.
retired.
Retired.
Yeah, I think so.
Steven
goat.
Adams.
He's a good looking
Good
dude.
looking
That's
guy,
definitely
yeah.
He is
that's
a good looking guy. A?
Yeah.
I'd say.
I'd say right here. Above
That's
Lonzo.
All right, get him on a F.
Yep. I already know.
Who is that?
I don't know, but he looks pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that's Santi.
I put
Yeah.
him bottom A. I'm bottom B.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Wait, this is 23-24, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you still looking for rosters?
Yes, I can't find anything with like headshots.
Ja.
I'd say B.
B.
Yeah,
I like
he's
that.
pretty mid.
Put him above Tingus Tingus.
How about Jaren Jackson is also.
Jaren Jackson might be an A. Let me scroll up here. Where'd he go?
He's below Tingus.
Below Tingus? Where?
Yeah.
Oh. I put
Yeah,
him
I'm fine with A.
Not above Pritchard though.
Yeah,
I
put him at the end of
put
A.
bottom A.
I'd
Bottom A.
put Pritchard above Lonzo.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, I like that.
Steven Adams is just a big, bulky, girthy dude. So
Chat
that
clip it. Chat clip
that
it.
guy is a hunk of meat.
So, Clark.
Yeah, that's.
It's a good placement.
He's a little chopped. He's a little
Desmond Bain
chopped.
is also chopped.
Desmond Bain. He might be bottom.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Marcus Morris.
Marcus
This-
Smart.
Marcus
not-
Smart, dude. What are
Marcus
you doing?
That's what I meant to say. Marcus Smart.
Definitely chopped.
Yeah. I'd be fine putting him after Bain.
Really? I don't think he looks that bad.
Nah, he's chopped.
I'll
He's
put him above Darius Garland.
above
Yeah.
Garland.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. We got an F coming up.
Oh, Patty Mills.
Oh,
And
hold on.
DeAndre Hunter.
Or we put
No,
Dejounte
Deontay Murray's attractive.
Yeah, Dejounte Murray.
Yeah, that's an
I put him-
A. That's
Yeah.
an A.
Above Pritchard.
Above Adams.
I'd say above
Above
Steven.
Adams.
Yeah. DeAndre Hunter's F. I mean,
Dude, Hawks are chopped.
Dude,
yeah.
Bogey.
Bogey's a B. Put him under
Yeah.
Santi. Put him
Okay.
under Santi. That's. I
Who's
mean,
that?
I don't know.
Don't know. Put him
No.
retired.
Should we
Clint.
put a don't
I
know?
don't know.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and make that.
Wait, is that dude, the Celtics guy, is that Banton? Did you say who that one was?
This guy?
I think that one might be Banton.
That might be Darius Banton.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up his face.
Um,
How'd you know his name is Darius?
Cause that guy's a goat. Who's this next guy? Is it, like
It's a Kongwu.
a Congo? Okay, yeah,
Kongwu's chopped.
yeah. He's
Yeah,
a little.
that's
He's a D.
Banton.
He's a D. Kongu's a D. Or yeah. I don't think Clint is F either.
No, I wouldn't say I'd say he's D.
And I also don't think. I think Patty's just older. I don't think he's F
Wait, couldn't-
either.
Is Patty not retired?
I think he might be now. Yeah, let's
So
put him in
wait-
retired.
Who,
He's old
where-
enough.
Who?
Patty
Patty
Mills.
Big
This
forehead
guy?
guy.
This
Nope.
guy?
That's a
Nope.
Congo.
Big forehead.
This guy?
Yep.
Yep. And a Kongu is not Sadiq
Why is
Bey.
that-
That's
why is
Sadiq
he-
Bey.
Sadiq
Yeah, why is he getting...
I'm just dragging him.
Yeah.
Just yanking.
I'd say C.
C.
Up.
Yeah. He's
Put
got
him
some
above.
anger issues, so bottom of C.
Does
I'll
he?
see.
Does he?
I don't know.
I'll put him
Wait, no,
above
I'm
Thanasis.
thinking of.
Actually, no. Thanasis is nice. I like Thanasis. All right, final team.
Bro, move a Kongu.
Where?
Nope.
Nope.
The right. Yep. Move him. He's.
D.
Yeah, and yeah, that's fine.
Duncan.
All right, Duncan Robinson.
That's like the epitome of C. Wait,
Yeah.
right in the middle of Hauser and Pat Connaughton. Perfect.
Down.
down.
Right in
Okay.
the middle of the two white guys.
He doesn't know who Pat
Is it two
Connaughton
white
is.
Oh my god. Or Sam Hauser. Caleb
Caleb
Martin.
He's a
fine.
good looking.
Fine.
I'd say
He's
B
kinda
or A.
He's kind of fine.
I would put him
I'd say B.
He's above Bogey, above Santi.
I'd put him above
Above Jarrett?
Tristan too.
Yeah, I like that spot. Above Kobe, above Kobe.
I like Kobe there. I think Kobe's better than Caleb.
Kyle Lowry.
He's got a
She's-
fat butt.
Fair. He's got a big old juice.
Okay, I'm gonna fight for
Kevin
Kevin Love S tier.
Kevin Love,
Dude.
he's a
A.
sexy
He can
man.
go A.
Dude, look at
He's
him.
like he's like an
I would
old
go-
cougar. He's like an old
I
cougar.
would put him between
No, put him
Tatum.
below Strus. Below
Yeah,
Strus.
I think Paul George is
Below
George.
Strus. Yeah, below Strus.
Oh,
Yeah.
below Strus? I thought you said
Yeah.
above. My bad.
No.
Jovic.
Jovic, he's kind of like a young boy attractive, or not a young guy,
Should I clip it?
Chill,
Jack.
chill. He's definitely A or B.
A?
I'd
At
say
least
a B.
Above
Where-
Jaw, above Jaw.
Ja.
But he's not better than Yang,
Nah. Niang's a
All
little
right,
more
Tyler
seasoned.
Hero's got that.
dude.
Tyler Hero's
He's
like
got that.
top A, maybe S, maybe S. I think he
I'll
probably
put him
S.
above Tatum.
I think he's probably S.
I keep him a high
I keep him high A, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
A. Hame.
Now,
Hame's a good looking guy.
Hame, I might consider S here.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no,
Lower,
no.
no.
He's
B.
below Jovic. He's
I
below
think he's
Jovic.
I think he's A.
He's below Jovic, in my opinion. So he's definitely B, because it's two against one.
I would have him like high. Like I think I'd higher B like that. I think that's fine.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
And bam.
Bam. I mean, Bam's
C or D?
attractive.
Is he?
I think.
I'd
Maybe-
say C.
I'd say
I
above
think his
him.
picture might be doing him justice. That black background is like.
He's
is
helping
crazy.
everyone.
It's crazy.
Jimmy,
Okay, we got to think of actual Jimmy, not emo Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Emo
Jimmy
I'd
is
say
A.
B, high B or low A.
I would put him right here, but below Jared Jackson.
That's fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
Alright.
Emo Jimmy.
We'll say this.
Wait, how many more
Dude,
do
we
you
still have
think?
like a
We have like
lot.
half the
Oh
NBA.
my.
Oh wait, no,
word.
it's
Yeah, but we're already like an
Yeah, we
hour
probably
20
did.
in.
yeah.
So,
All right. Yeah.
all
That's
right,
20 extra minutes of content.
Yeah,
Yep. I like that. I
Well,
like that.
we're gonna end it there. Make sure you follow us on all socials. No Title Show wherever you go, probably.
Yeah.
Listen to us on Spotify, YouTube.
Hey, can we get a clap for the audience?
Yeah,
Everyone that stuck it through?
let's cap it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
This
Appreciate
episode
you
back.
guys for
Thank
having
you
me
guys
on.
for listening.
Now, how are we feeling
Yeah,
after this
thanks.
episode?
Thanks,
Feel
Jackson.
good. Feel good. Is this like a weekly thing? You know, or
Yeah,
is.
aiming for it.
every Friday night? Is
We'll see.
Today's Saturday, so
it Saturday?
It is.
It is Saturday. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's supposed to be Friday.
So
yeah,
We'll
we
see.
were gonna do it yesterday. It felt
that's
right.
right. That's right.
but
But yeah.
all
Yeah.
right.